Alrighty, welcome to another arena draft. Not quite at Mythic yet, and I'm really trying to crack Bloomburrow because there's also an arena open this weekend, and I love playing arena opens. They're one of my favorite tournaments. Pro Tour is, of course, still my favorite tournament, but arena opens, really hard to beat the convenience, and they're a lot of fun. I'm going to also first pick Osteomancer Adept. 2-mana 2/2 Death Touch, and then you can tap it, and all your creatures basically gain flashback if you forage them. You even have a finality counter on it, so this is great. One of the things to really look for in Bloomburrow, one of the ways to, I think, find more success is you want to end up in one of the better color pairs, obviously, but taking a card like Osteomancer Adept keeps me open to squirrels primarily, but also bats, and then to some degree rats, and of course lizards. So 3 of those are good. Rats is probably the worst one, but this is such a good card, I don't mind doing that. Oh, rats is the worst one, but hear me out. I think I want to take Splash Slasher for 2 reasons. One, I think it's the best card in the pack. I do think Sticky Tongue Sentinel is quite good. Playful Shove, Strike Force, Bark Knuckle Box are all totally fine cards. But I think Splash Slasher is the best. The other is I actually want to try drafting blue-black a little more because I think that there's a good deck there some of the time. And both Splash Lasher and Osteomancer Adept work pretty nicely. You can even replay the Lasher and all that. Plus in blue-black, you can fill your graveyard for this. The other thing is I could also just pivot to frogs depending on what gets passed over the next couple packs. So I'm interested in doing this. I think there's a pretty good argument for just taking Sticky Tongue Sentinel because the Adept is better in black-green and Sticky Tongue Sentinel is quite good, but I am curious here. All right, here, well, I'm going to take Pawn Prophet. This is by far the best card. And like I said, I could pivot into frogs, totally fine. I love drafting frogs. They're actually my favorite deck to play. Frogs and squirrels are really fun. I just like that kind of grindy game. And Pawn Prophet's great in blue-black as well. You just, a little bit harder to cast, of course. All right, and here, part of the reason blue's bad is like, why is this an uncommon? It wouldn't even be a good common. I mean, I guess for constructed, it does some cool stuff. It's like a very versatile bounce spell, but for limited, oof. The best card in this pack is Blacksmith's Talent. That card is nice. You know what? I'm going to take Ruthless Negotiation over Longstock Brawl. Look, as much as I like to get to Mythic, I still think I can do that by trying stuff out. It might be a little slower, but I think this card can be decent in blue-black, and I like Osteomancer Adept a lot. But Longstock Brawl's better. I'm going to take Ruthless Negotiation. And then I think I'll still take Bone Cash Overseer. I don't actually mind that. I just don't think any of these other cards are good. Corpse Fairy Cultivator is just okay. This one, had I taken the Longstock Brawl, I would have actually been less happy because I guess if I'd taken the Longstock Brawl, I would just still take Bone Cash Overseer and end up in green-black potentially, which is actually totally legit here too. Let's just see. Okay, my hands are tied. I tried, but I have to take Cash Grab here. Cash Grab is just so good, and that actually makes the negotiation pick not that bad in retrospect. I'm not saying the quality of the pick at the time. I'm saying how it turned out, because I think I'm going to actually be green-black, so it wasn't a complete waste. And well, this pack does have a Mind Whisker. That card is really good, and it's good in blue-black specifically. Maybe I'll be Sultai. Who knows? I'm going to take Mind Whisker because there's just no card. I just don't think Dire Sight or High Stride or Fountain Port Bell are ever critical in squirrels. They're all super replaceable. Whereas Mind Whisker is actually pretty good. There was a bunch of blue cards there. Oh, a Thundertrap Trainer? Okay. I have all creatures, so there's that. There's also a Treetop Sentries. No, I'm going to take... Blue is open. I'm going to take Thundertrap Trainer. Lily Splash Mentor Wield? Okay, well, now the Longstock Brawl pick did not work out very well. I will say that, but it's okay. I'll take the Lily Splash Mentor. One way to go about things, I guess. I mean, I'll keep the black cards up here because maybe, but I got some late squirrels. Oh, and the Sticky Tongue came back. All right, well, Frogs is super open. Blue-black also actually does appear to be open. I think I'm in a good place because I feel like all 3 of my colors are open, and I just don't know which one I'm going to end up being. All right, I just want a chance to play with the Thunder Trap here. Does that make me want Otterball Antics? It kind of does. The Hermit, I think, is actually pretty good, but let's take the Antics. Now I'll definitely take the Mind Drill Assailant, and I guess Long River's Pull, sure. And then I open a Paw Patch Recruit and a Long River Lurker, and they're both really good. What am I supposed to do here, huh? So if I take Long River Lurker, I mean, the fact that I wield the Lily Splash, I should just take the Lurker. I think I'm going to be frogs. Look, there's Sticky Tongue and Polywallop and Paw Patch and Overprotect. With these two frog cards, like, I'm going to get Sticky Tongue back most likely, especially since the two green drafters are going to take those two over it. All right, Long River Lurker, perfect. Second Lurker. There's a Pawn Prophet too. Honestly, I could see taking Pawn Prophet over it, but maybe I'll splash the Adept. That actually is not crazy. Probably won't play Mind Drill Assailant either. I actually don't know which of this, what I'm supposed to do with this pick. Oh, the Thundertrap Trainer's also, that's kind of like a Pawn Prophet. All right, I'll take the Long River Lurker. And here, I think I will take Polywallop. I'm not messing around. It's not like, I could take a worse blue card to try to preserve my outs to black, but I think at this point, I should not do that. Oh, look, now Tree Guard Duo card is great. I like Sky Skipper too, but I like the Tree Guard more. That one's more important. I'm going to, for now, take the Osteomancer Adept out. If I get some pretty cheap fixing, I could see changing that. I could use more non-creature spells if I want this thing to work. It's a strong card. You don't need to hit with it 100% of the time, obviously. Well, it's actually very difficult to hit 100% of the time because that's not how probability works, but you don't need like an 80% hit rate for this card to be good, I don't think. I think you probably need like a 60% hit rate or so. And then here, there's Runaway Together. There's Sugarcoat, Portent of Calamity. I think I just take Sugarcoat. Having a removal spell is nice. I think I don't mind a removal spell. And then, I can take Dire Downdraft, and this makes the Thundertrap Trainer quite a bit stronger. All right, so I use my friendly hypergeometric calculator, and if I have 8 hits for Thundertrap, it's like 61% to see a card. And I'll take Sky Skipper Duo here. I like 2-drops, but the Sky Skipper is really nice in the Frogs deck, so I think I take that. I'll take another one. I guess that's why I don't prioritize them, because now I have as many as I want. Oh, Bellowing Crier is nice. I like the 2-drop. Okay, that's pretty good. So right now I've got 5 hits for the Thundertrap, and Otterball Antics, I'm not 100% sure about. We'll see. If I don't end up playing the Thundertrap, then that's fine, but I do like it. I think it's a good card. I'm still not sure about Long River Lurker versus Pawn Prophet, but picking up like Bellowing Crier make me happy to take the Lurker. Lurker is a pretty strong card. I mean, giving away your Frogs Ward 1 just randomly can be really annoying to your opponent. All right, so I am going to wheel, I think, a green card. Oh, I guess, actually, I didn't wheel a green card out of my opening pack. That's funny. Sure, I'll pass a bunch of white cards here. I don't care about any of those. Going into pack 3. Oh, Gossip's Talent. I just don't think you want to spend too much time doing that thing. I think I'll just take the Light Shell Duo. I found that card to be okay in Frogs specifically. It's good in Rats, but in Frogs, it's kind of a burly 3. Fine, I got a free Gossip's Talent. Last pick, Portent of Calamity. Yep. Oh, Season of Weaving. This card is really good. I'm going to take it, though it makes me sad to pass Clifftop Lookout. This card is so good in Frogs. Well, any green deck. I just love this card. If you've seen me draft, you see how high I usually take it. It's what I would certainly take in the pack if Season wasn't here. But, I mean, this can be a draw 5. Most likely, you're either using the second and third mode, so you make a copy, then bounce everything but the token, or make 2 tokens and draw a card. That's been my most common uses for Season of Weaving. Oh, and a Dour Port Mage? Okay. Taking Portent of Calamity out. There's also a Pawn Prophet. I kind of want to just take Pawn Prophet. The card is really strong. The Dour Port Mage is okay. I find you don't spend a ton of time. You know what? I'm just going to take the Pawn Prophet. I just find you don't spend with the Dour Port Mage tons of time being able to use it. Camellia the Seed Miser is pretty nice for squirrels. 3rd pick. So Squirrels was open. It's okay. I think I'll just take Longstalk Brawl as an efficient removal spell. I don't think I need the Daring Otter. Another Thundertrap Trainer and another Sticky Tongue Sentinel. I mean, Thundertrap Trainer is good. What am I at right now? I'm at 7. So I could probably play it, but I think I should just take... Well, the downside of taking Sticky Tongue is that I have a decent amount of 3s. If I play a Thundertrap Trainer on 2, then have Long River Lurker... All right, I'm in for Thundertrap Trainer. Let's pick up a couple more downdrafts or something. Does Flowers Share Pot count? Not really. I'll just take Bellow and Crier. And, oh, Baker's Bane Duo. Okay, kind of wish I took the Sticky Tongue now that I've picked up all these threes, or twos rather. I like the Sunshower Druid too, but not as much as just a Baker's Bane Duo card is fantastic. Oh, a second cash grab. Okay. I kind of wouldn't mind one of those 2/3 constructs that puts cards on the bottom. I don't even remember the name of it anymore because I never play it. Though I guess Season of Weaving is pretty good. I'm just looking at like what are my finishing moves. Wouldn't mind another spell. Okay. Runaway Together is actually the spell I was kind of thinking of, so I'll take that. Got to cut a couple cards. Also, I didn't really factor this in when I was talking about the second Thunder Trap, but having this card in my deck, Season of Weaving, it's a pretty good reason to want Thunder Trap Trainer. Just finding that card more often is great. Otterball Antics is kind of weak, but I do have double cash grab. How many squirrels do I have? 1. What is the squirrel that I have? Probably the duo. No, that's a rabbit duo. Oh, another cash grab. Bellow and Crier. It's not going to be stocking the pantry here. Let's take the cash grab. I don't know that I actually want 3. I do want another Runaway Together, though. Oh, Barkform Harvester. That's the card I was thinking of. Okay. Another. I'm not going to play 3 Bellow and Criers. In fact, I might just play 1. Let's go to deck building because I think I've got an interesting build here. I mean, I even got a last pick Thought Shucker, which that card is not terrible. Osteomancer Adept is also really good if I want to just like kind of make my mana bad for it. Oh, Mind Drill Assailant seems like it could be good too. I'm going to take out the Otterball Antics. I don't think that card's good enough. And I can go down to 1 Bellow and Crier probably with double Pawn Profit. I don't know if the third cash grab is good, but what I could end up doing, which is kind of interesting. First of all, this is another squirrel. What's my other squirrel? I never figured it out actually. Am I a fool? The Light Shell's not it. Mind Drill, Treeguard Duo is a rabbit. Am I losing it? How many squirrels do I have? Oh, I just have 1. Oh, it must have been after the Barkform Harvester. Anyways. Oh, no. It's the Baker's Bane Duo. There we go. So I have to cut a lot of cards here. What I could also do is I could go to 16 lands because I have a bunch of cash grabs and all that. Yeah, I guess that's probably hard. Tough sell on the Mind Drill, even though it's going to have Threshold a lot with triple cash grab. And Light Shell Duo, I think I can cut. Do I want to cut the Sky Skippers? I want to see how Pawn Profit versus Dour Port Mage does, but I just love Pawn Profit. Especially with double Long River Lurker. This deck's going to do well at that. The Thought Shucker is also a little tough. Let's see. So right now I have 11 hits with the Thunder Traps, which is pretty good. So I might have to cut like one of those, though. I think the Mind Whisker is going to be nice in this deck. I mean, it's possible I just cut the Bellow and Crier. The card is just okay. I could cut a cash grab, but I don't think I want to. I think I'll just play it as it lies. And I don't really want to cut the Thought Shucker, but I think I should. It's pretty nice if I have Threshold, but I just feel like I don't know what else I would want to cut instead. I don't really want to cut any of the Sky Skippers. I think I have enough ways to draw cards, I guess, is probably the net ending. And then I still have to cut 1, and that's with 16 lands, but I think the double Pawn Profit, triple cash grab makes that a little more acceptable. And I can go like turn 2 Thunder Trap, find a cash grab is like a pretty reasonable way to go about things as well. Do I need this Barkform Harvester is I guess the question. The thing that I kind of like about it is it means I can just cast all my cash grabs, draw a ton of cards, and then not deck. And then also it's a squirrel for the cash grabs, which that really is not irrelevant. I feel like this deck's going to be very consistent at going through its deck and eventually finding Season of Weaving using Barkform Harvester. So like I could cast this every turn. There's no way. Could it be a Runaway Together? I have Longstock Brawl, Polywallop, Dire Downdraft, Splash Slasher and Sugarcoat. Runaway Together is nice with some of these things, but I guess it probably has to be that or Barkform Harvester. All right, I'll go with the Runaway Together, and let's see how this deck plays out. This is an interesting one. All right. Battling a Johnny here. Let's see how this brew goes. This is a kind of interesting one. All right. I mean, I have a turn 2 Baker's Bane duo, and then I have a cash grab that's going to make me a food, which is pretty cool. Not that this deck really like uses the food specifically, but it is just good value. I mean, getting to gain 3 life off your spell is pretty neat. Oh, Flame Cash Gecko, huh? Well, I guess I will just block then if they attack. I don't care about getting the food that much. And this card is a pretty good one. Little Jeskai action here? What's going on? You splashing a Rouse Eric maybe? I mean, we'll see what their primary colors are. Oh, that's pretty good. 2/3 haste whenever a player plays their second spell. You get it nugs for 2. Kind of just want to pass and see what they do. I've got Dire Downdraft, I've got Sugarcoat. Those are both pretty decent. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, if I cast one of the 3s this turn. Oh, interesting. Okay. People just have no fear. They just like send their cards in. All right, well, I'm going to Dire Downdraft that. And if I don't draw a land, I'll probably play Cash Grab looking for a land and then play Thunder Trap. I did draw a land. The Barter is not going to do anything quite yet. So let's just go Lasher, pump the Baker's Bane duo, tap down the Barter, smash for 3. That makes the Polywallop cheaper as well. And then next turn I can go Thunder Trap plus Cash Grab, or maybe if I draw a land, Polywallop plus one of those, or Sugarcoat. There is also some thing to be said to sit waiting for 6 mana on the trainer. It would be kind of nice. Oh, they got their thing out of here, huh? You gone. They are looking for lands. Okay. It's as a Captain Brew discarding a Roughshod duo they could have just played. And now they must have found another land if they're bidding a mountain here. Sky Skipper duo, huh? I think that's enough gas that I'm just going to cash grab looking for lands here. I guess I'll take an island. Play a land and I think I just attack with these 2. See what they do. Shore up. Okay. That's wild. People just have no respect for untapped mana. They just go for things. like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it was necessarily a terrible play or anything, but like, I don't get the sense a lot of my opponents on Arena think about the cards I could have in my hand. It's just like the way they play. Wow, our opponent is cooking. I mean, it's gonna be fine. Let's just Polywallop. Well, oh, it has Ward 2, so yeah, I should do that. And unfortunately, that makes the Baker's Bane duo not spend mana, but I'll still trade. I think that's fine. Okay, Seedglaive Mentor. The old Seedglaive Mentor Ren side-by-side deck, huh? This just looks like a red-white heroic deck that has those cards in it. I mean, I'm cooking too with this deck, so I'm not judging for that. I just think it is funny. I guess I don't get an attack in here. They're at 8. I could Sky Skipper duo. I should probably just duo here. Oh, I have 1 mana. I have enough mana that I guess I could. I'm just gonna wait on the Thunder Trap Trainer. I feel like the way I lose this game is running out of gas, and right now I'm winning on board and I have a draw spell in hand, so I think, and I get to crack a food here, so it feels like just not like if I play this and it missed and then they killed the Splash or the Sky Skipper, I might just not be in good shape. Now it's pretty hard to miss here. I'll take a Runaway Together. And I'll miss and play a land. 11. All right. I mean, I think they're pretty dead here. We did some good job grinding here. Had some nice removal interaction. Another Seedglaive Mentor. Vigilance, of course. block, bounce, and they can't replay it unless they have a land, but if they have a land and they play it to replay the Seed Glaive, it doesn't really bother me too much. Let's play this with Kicker once more. Thundertrap Trainer, oh yeah, pick up Season of Weaving, thank you. And Thundertrap Trainer, miss, land. I'm gonna trade Splash Lasher for a Seed Glaive Mentor, I think. I mean, with Season of Weaving, I guess maybe I could bounce the Splash Lasher back, but it feels like I mean, they're at 2 now. Like they have to draw a removal for Sky Skipper, and I think they still are in pretty big trouble if they don't. Oh, I guess that was a reason to keep Splash Lasher. Kind of immaterial here because I really don't think I can lose this game, but casting this to make 2 copies of it would be pretty good. So, and then the trade would be there next turn too. So yeah, I should have just waited, but again, I also don't think I can lose very much. Oh wow, Portent of Calamity, X equals 4. They hit creature land, so they get to put 1 of each in the hand and then play Mabel and then die to the flyer. All right, well, that was game 1. Thundertrap Trainer did some pretty good work. I kind of think this deck with like double Trainer, triple Cash Grab is just going to be like, I don't know, doing some cool stuff. Well, it seems like if I can not die immediately, which obviously that's part of the challenge in Bloomburrow is you can't be too slow. This deck's got some good stuff to rev up to, and I've got a lot of 2-drops actually, so I think it's a pretty good deck, but we'll see how it does. We're 1-0. Let's keep battling. All right. Playing in tugs. Hopefully I will not be given a burly hug here. I'm on the play, and I have Pawn Profit into Long River Lurker. All right, compare Pawn Profit with Dour Port Mage this game, huh? I mean, getting to draw a card on turn 3 is sure pretty good. That said, if I had Dour Port Mage in hand, I would just play Baker's Bane Duo. And I'm not sure what I'd play after, because Long River Lurker with Port Mage in play also draws you a card. But here, of course, I'm just going to Pawn Profit it up. Red-White with Carrot Cake. Alrighty. And they kept a card on top. Oh, there's a trainer. All right. Long River Lurker. Target Pawn Profit. Hit and take action. Yoink. And a forest wouldn't be terrible here because I could play Baker's Bane Duo and then cast Cash Grab. If I don't draw a land and it's not a spell I want to cast this turn, I might just go Trainer Baker's Bane Duo. Though I kind of want to cast Cash Grab this turn to hit land number 5 because on turn 5 I want to play this and blink my Pawn Profit. This is why I just take Pawn Profits crazy high. They just make your deck work. It makes it so all your cards draw you an extra card. So it's pretty important to have that access. I could also Polywall up this turn. Killing the Shrike Force doesn't sound crazy. I think regardless, I'm just going to cast Thundertrap to see what's up. Well, that would have been better to cash grab. I kind of want to wait then. What does Polywalloping do? It lets me stop this from hitting me. I don't care about that. Actually, I'm just going to play Baker's Bane Duo is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to wait. And then if I draw a land naturally, great. I kind of don't want to cash grab into a land here. All of my opponents are playing 3 colors. I don't know. I found playing 3 colors to really not be what you want, but to each their own, more power to you. Maybe they're splashing Balin the Haymaker. Who knows? This way, if I draw a land, great. I drew a land and I can cast Sky Skipper Duo potentially. If I don't draw a land, then I can maybe just play Polywallop plus a spell if I've drawn a cheaper spell or to something else. But if I wait, I could even cash grab looking for a forest on my next turn if I wanted. But if I wait, if I draw a land, then I don't have to cash grab into land because I don't want land number 6 that badly. I guess when the season comes up, I would. So I'd rather just wait and have cash grab get me like an actual piece of action. One thing that is a little annoying about this deck is I didn't get any of the graveyard recursion stuff. So if I mill my Harvester, it's not great. Mabel's good. Herself is not that bad, but Cragflame is quite strong. Well, now I'm priced into casting cash grab looking for a forest, so I guess I'll do that. I do get a what's it called out of it, a food out of it because I have a raccoon in play. Kind of want to just chill here. I could attack with the Baker's Bane duo and see if they block. I kind of like that. I feel like they're not that likely to block here. Obviously, I'm just representing having an instant in hand. Yeah. All right, well, take two, because then I'll just pass. And I'm either going to cash grab, Polywallop, or Sugarcoat. Obviously, those are my three instants. And it'll just depend what they do. If they like equip the Crag Flame. Wow, this art does not look very good from this. Like, you can barely tell this is a weapon right here. It just looks like it fades into the background almost. Almost exactly the way that leaf is, so that's not super impressive. But if they equip +1/+1 Vigilance, Trample, Haste on Shrike Force, I'm probably going to want to do something about it. I'm a little tempted to just sugarcoat it because people don't take harsh words very nicely. No, because it's just more efficient. Oh. Yeah. Polywallop can't quite kill the Veteran Guard Mouse, but it can do it for so much cheaper. Let's sugarcoat Shrike Force. At some point, that thing's going to be annoying. And now I'll have enough frogs that I can Polywallop here. I'm just going to flicker the Pawn Prophet and pass the turn. Looking like I don't have anything. The second cash grab is going to be nice. Now, if I want to get my Season of Weaving, I have to deck myself. They're a little constrained on mana. I think waiting on the Polywallop is good. And if they put it on the Veteran Guard Mouse, I guess they get to scry one. It'd be a 5/6, 6/6 trample, first strike. I can also just take it and see what else they do. Y'all's got to worry about Crumbelievable. Crumb and Get It is a real strong card. But maybe they open with a fight spell as well. Parting Gust on that. Paying the ward. The problem is if I don't Polywallop now, I won't have a frog in play. So I think I'm going to go Polywallop on the Veteran Guard Mouse. Hope they're down to 2 cards in hand. Maybe they don't have a combat trick. They have a response windows because they have Carrot Cake and Shrike Force as food. But I could have hit Mabel, but Mabel didn't look like it's going to pump too much stuff. All right. And then the Sky Skipper's gone. I get a Fish. If Mabel gets equipped, they get a 4/4. Well, I can block that down with my idiots. That wouldn't be too hard. But yes, if I want to get Season of Weaving back, I need to deck myself and then play the Harvester. What you got? You equipping? You're not? A lot of things they could do. Okay. I mean, they certainly don't have Crumb and Get It in hand. We know that. So this attack doesn't seem very good. Because if they have Crumb and Get It in hand, they would have saved their other guy. There's just no question. All right, cash grab. Do your thing, please. Oh, that already has, because Lily Splash Mentor is exactly what I want at this point in the game. Play it. Hope they don't have another way to kill it. And pass the turn. I could have waited a turn to try to play and activate in the same turn, but like, there's not that many things that kill it. And it's so mana hungry that I would really like to just hope they can't kill it. I've got a lot of ways to spend mana in this deck. Granted, I don't in my hand. It looks like maybe they're going to kill it. Okay, well, sad. But so it goes. They're down to 1 card in hand, and they have a Carrot Cake activation. They do have Crag Flame. That card's pretty annoying. I guess I'm out of cash grabs, so I'm not going to be decking myself super soon here. I would like to find another Thunder Trap trainer. That wouldn't be too bad. How about land? So here I would have gotten to blink my thing. Well, unfortunate. All right. It's funny that I like missed my 5th land drop, had to cash grab for it, and then I just haven't stopped. So it's like I tried to wait to avoid this exact scenario. Oh man, they scried to the top. All right. Definitely a losable game here, no question. it would have worked out better to not play the Lily Splash Mentor. There's just not... I don't know. I mean, I guess there's like the 2 green fight spells. There's a couple of red things. There's Agate Assault. Them making 1/1s isn't being too bad here. Gives haste. What a nonsense. Card. All right. So here, I kind of want to just take 4. Trading off for sword hits just isn't that exciting. Though, I guess what I can do here, I can block like this. They're just going to kill the Long River Lurker. Yeah, this block seems fine. And I will show them that I have no foraging intentions by sacking all this food. All right, I just need to not draw a land here. And Humph. All right, Long River Lurker down. Oh, there's the Bark Form Harvester. All right, land. Pass the turn. Now I wish I had access to 1 more cash grab. But even just putting Lily Splash Mentor... Oh, man. All right. So that's a 3/5 reach. Lily Splash Mentor. And, well, of course, Season of Weaving. Yeah, just some good cards to start putting on the bottom. They're going to hit me for 3. All right, I have some time here. I don't have infinite time, but I have some time. Okay, let's put Season of Weaving on the bottom because that's the first one I want to draw. And then Mentor. And then I guess Polywallop probably. Draw. Oh, Run Away Together. Okay. Yeah, that gets me... I get really close with Thundertrap Trainer. So I'm going to bounce Trainer and the Witness here just to make them waste their mana. Then I'll play this with Offspring 4. Okay. Let's go. Miss. So 3 lands Thundertrap Trainer, and then here I guess I take the Brawl and no attacks. Maybe the downdraft. Oh, I should have taken the downdraft, I think. Yeah, no, the downdraft hits because now I'm a lot closer to Season of Weaving. So we know that these 4 cards are a Thundertrap Trainer and 3 lands, and this is the Dire downdraft and some things. Yeah, no, the reason I should have done that, I think, is I could just bounce the Crag Flame, and that it works pretty nicely. But what I also might do here is go Longstalk Brawl. Oh, never mind. Now I really wish I took the downdraft because Paw Patch Recruit means I really don't want to be targeting their stuff very much. Well, my goal, survive to 5 cards, and I have cards, like Mind Whisker. That was such a good draw because not only does that make it so it's a lot harder for them to kill me. In fact, they don't even have an attack now because they can equip the Crag Flame and I can block with the Bark Form Harvester. It also means that I get closer to the Season of Weaving, which I assume I can leverage to winning the game relatively easily. I'm going to start putting more cards on the bottom here. I don't have any way to interact with the graveyard, so I don't really have a reason not to. I mean, I have Mind Whisker, so I guess if I put 3 cards back, I might lose Threshold. Oh, Galewind Moose, and then equip right away so you can attack. Fair. I'm going to block and take that thing down. I'm going to lose, I think. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd have to put Bark Form or Mind Whisker in danger. I'm at 24. Mill, draw, mill, draw. So I'm 2 turns away. If I do that, it makes my bounce a lot worse. All right, I think I just take it for now. Bark Form. And draw. Long River Lurker. Nice. Now I can go Long River Lurker. I could Thundertrap Trainer and draw the season right now. That actually sounds okay. Take one. Take action. Okay, I take Season of Weaving. So Splash Lasher and Sticky Tongue are in my bottom 3. Season of Weaving. I'm going to do these 2. And I think I copy Mind Whisker because that's just going to be the most obnoxious. And then, oh, they keep all their tokens. Funny, yeah. Do I want Thundertrap Trainer or Pawn Prophet? I think I want Thundertrap Trainer. Okay, so they can equip. This has been a real interesting game. They can play and equip sword. They can play the Moose and attack, but that leaves me means next turn I'll get to do a bunch of stuff. So 9. It's a really, really funny game. Yeah, I think the Bark Form Harvester is probably pretty good for this deck. I don't know. It feels like I'm going to get to go through my deck a lot of the time. If I had here's where not having a way to recur something. Oh, they never sacked the Shrike Force. That's funny. So they didn't get to. So I got the Sugar Coat back, and they got their Shrike Force back. This makes it a legendary. Yeah, it has to be a legendary equipment. Okay, that's good. They can't play Mabel and make a second one. Paw Patch is annoying because now they have 3 copies of it. What I might need to do here, honestly, is like, I'll keep that, I guess. Let's see. I mean, I do want to play a second Mind Whisker. Could Thundertrap Trainer to draw the Polywallop and play Mind Whisker. Yeah, that all seems fine. I'm at 16. I mean, I really do want to get the second Mind Whisker and play to really make it so their attacks are tougher. And then I think play Lily Splash and I think play the Trainer. I guess I could have done it in the other order. All right, Polywop and get 2 lands and a Trainer on the bottom. Perfect. If I was really wanting to try hard here, I would, you would actually want to take like a piece of paper or a notepad file, I guess, probably more efficient, and start ordering, because of the way it works here, like I know that these are, because I don't know the order, it's not showing me, 2 lands Thundertrap Trainer. And I think, like there's a Splash Lasher pile here, which I think is these 3. Splash Lasher, Sticky Tongue land, then these 3, and then I don't know what those 4 are, but I think I could have written down some amount of that, you know? Does this thing have reach? Wow. Why did that have reach? Just reach. Getting some good value, huh? So if I start targeting stuff, they should put all their counters on things that are tokens, because Season of Weaving gets back, doesn't bounce tokens. I mean, you got it. But anyways, looping back, if I had one more piece of recursion, I think I could set it up that I'm just using Bark Form, Season of Weaving, like over and over and over again. I can already do that, but if they kill the Bark Form, I just might be in trouble. Having 1 regrowth would have made that a lot nicer. They have 1 unknown. All right, well, I'll block. Do they have something, or are they just didn't realize my thing had reach, perhaps? Splash Lasher with Lily Splash Mentor would be pretty nice too. Mind Whisker. So here's actually a real question. Do I just want a land? Oh, they moved the equipment off and their thing died? They said, oops. And I'm like, what happened? That helps. That helps. Oh, you know what I could do at some point is copy this with Season of Weaving so that I have a backup. Nice. All right. I'm just thinking if I want to land. I kind of do. I just feel like I'm going to want to spend all my mana all these games. Now I can Long River Lurker, the Thundertrap Trainer. And see what my top 4 cards are. I don't even know what I have to get here. Okay, there's the dire downdraft with Tree Guard Duo is actually going to be a nice one to get. So once they play their second Mabel, I can maybe bounce their first one. I really don't. I have all these fight cards. So what happens if I start brawling? Target this, they get 3 triggers. Then it dies. Then I target the second one, it gets 2 triggers. And then I've got still 2 removal spells left. That sounds like a kind of legit thing to do. I just kind of need my spells to work again. So let's go Mentor. I think I fight the Paw Patch. Okay. Yeah, if they target Shrike Force a bunch, that's easy. They know I have Sugarcoat in hand, so like they shouldn't go all in. They should do some amount of spreading around maybe. Okay, well, there's that. And then I think, do I want to use Dire Downdraft? No, not really. My top card's now Sky Skipper Duo. Good to know. Oh, I could Lily Splash the Long River Lurker, or just Lily Splash the Thunder Trainer. I guess once I start killing the rabbits, as it were, I kind of want to do it here. Let's play this. No, I'll be too short. Too many mana short. All right. I just wanted to get Polywallop down to 1 mana, but I don't think that that's doable. Polywallop. And then I'm going to use Sugarcoat. Okay, they're putting some counters on their rabbits is like pretty reasonable. And pass the turn. Double Mind Whiskers, nice. Every season I can start making more Mind Whiskers. Okay. I mean, they can play the Moose and give it haste, and it would be a 4/6, a 5/7. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. So what is that going to do? Now that they have a 2/4. Oh, they drew a fight spell. Like they have like another Polywallop or something. Oh no, they just have Intrepid Rabbit. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So now they have a 4/6 Vigilance, Trample, Haste. And attack with both. Let's go Sugarcoat on the Shrike Force. They get to Paw Patch and put a counter on something. I just want them to commit to doing it now. Luckily, I got a Turkish coffee before joining this draft, which is going to be helpful because I'm going to go through my whole deck a million times this game. I'm at 16. Block it down. Block it down. Nah. Take 4. I'm at 12. And then they can replay Mabel if they want. It's not like unreasonable to play it. And then they get another. Oh, they're for a second I thought they just got 2, but no, they're choosing now which one to keep. I imagine they're going to keep the one that's already equipped. All right. Upkeep, do I want a Sky Skipper Duo or to run away together or neither? Because I have 2 Surveillarinos. I think Sky Skipper sounds good because what I can do now is I can go Sky Skipper, bounce the Thundertrap Trainer, and then play. Actually, I don't think I even play anything. Pass the turn. This comes into play. And now Splash Lasher is in the bottom 3. Splash Lasher is kind of an important one. Paw Patch Recruit. What an annoying card. It's a strong one for sure. They know every card in my hand, and they're going to know that for like the foreseeable future because whenever I draw cards, it's because I put a card on bottom and they like know where that is. Arena does a good job tracking that. All right. Intrepid Rabbit. Go nuts. Yeah, you can attack. I don't really know what this is doing, but okay. Block with my Lily Splash Mentor. I've got a lot of face-up bounce spells in my hand. Oh, Repel Calamity on the Mentor. Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess I will use Runaway Together and bounce their last stupid Paw Patch. And then I'm going to Dire Downdraft the Rabbit, or maybe not. I don't care. I'll take 3. I guess it spends my mana, which is nice. Okay. These bounce, and that resolves, and yeah, I'll take 3, I think. Well, they can play and make the tokens. I don't really care about that, but I kind of like to just have access to Dire Downdraft here. I could have killed the sword with it, but that also doesn't seem super reasonable. Them losing their 2/4 flyer was pretty nice, though. I think I would have been fine either way. It would have just been a little trickier, but I kind of feel like we are doing just fine here. All right, what do we got? A land I'll probably keep on top. Thunder Trap Trader. You know what? This one I think I can be done with. 8 cards in deck. All right, land is good. I eventually want like almost all my lands in play, actually, which normally I'm very good at. So, Season of Weaving still in my graveyard. I could find it relatively easily if I wanted to. What are we doing here? They have a Moose that's potentially coming down. I have 11 mana. I could go Lily Splash Mentor. And I could play the Bark form, but I kind of don't want to do that. I think I want to use the Mentor. And then flicker the Long River Lurker. I have 7 cards, so now I'm going to get down to Splash Lasher, basically. I could even hit with the Sky Skipper duo here, too. Why not? Okay. And smash, smash. I mean, the double Mind Whisker just makes things so much harder for them. And Thundertrap Trainer does its thing. And Tree Guard Duo, Long River Lurker. All right. And so my bottom 3, it's Splash Lasher, Sticky Tongue Land, and then the Tree Guard. Oh, the Tree Guard is a good way. I guess that's actually... See, like, that's if I was tracking, I would have known that was in the top 4 and not done that, because playing Tree Guard and blinking with Lily Splash is just going to be a one-shot, you know, with like a flyer or whatever. I think I've demonstrated a loop, though. I think I can just... I mean, obviously there's ways they could win. They cast like a big overrun type effect or something. Maybe they kill a Mind Whisker. Maybe they play a Gale when Moose is like not really it. But I feel like I could do a lot of like looping my deck. Their whole team's getting minus, drawing cards. Let's see. So it's a 5/7. I could block it down. I would lose a Mind Whisker. Nah. Let's just make them put the Moose back on top, or probably on the bottom. I don't know what's in their deck. The Moose is not winning them this game, so I would be loath to put it on top if I were them, but, you know, that might be the best card left. Who knows? All right, they put it on the bottom. That I think has to increase their chances of winning. If they're in a position such that Moose they needed to put on top, would not be long for this world, I don't think. All right. Mind Whisker. Here I will bin a land, I think. And Sticky Tongue. Yeah, I like Sticky Tongue. 5 cards left. The top card's Splash Lasher, which I actually don't have a way to draw right now. I didn't end up with one of my Pond Prophets in play, unfortunately. I think it's time. It's time to play the Bark form. And I think I'll play Baker's Bane Duo as well. And I'll just leave up mana to use the Bark form a few times. And hit in the air for 3. I just don't think I have other attacks here. And then pass with triple bark form activation or crack a food. We're grinding them out. It's going to be a 3-hour-long draft if all the games go like this. I mean, the plan of just cash grab and Thundertrap Trainer through my whole deck and to set this up was actually, like, this is working. They've played a lot of pretty good threats. Just very solid green-white deck splashing what looks like just Mabel so far. Yeah. It's very reasonable. But I'm mind-whiskering them into oblivion here. All right, you got any attacks? No, let's go bark form. Season of Weaving. Bark form. I actually do think I want a Pawn Prophet. It would be kind of nice to just have draw a card on demand here, and then bark form on Polywallop. And then I could find Season of Weaving this turn really easily with Thundertrap if I needed to, but I think my top card's a Splash Lasher, which I'm going to be happy to keep. Okay, can I finish them off maybe? Splash Lasher. Make a copy. Tap down the 2/4. Tap down the 2/3. And I can even Lily Splash the Splash Lasher one more time. And then now I'm just going to start bashing with everything. I'm going to tap down Mabel, and then I can just attack. I don't literally need to attack with everything, but I mean, they're at 11. They block 2, 3, 4, and they take 2, 8. Oh, that's no, it's not exactly lethal because of Shrike Force. This actually seems fine. They have to basically block everything and then sack the food, and they go to 3. Oh, they Sonar Striked the Harvester. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. They still kind of have to block everything. And even killing one of them, the Mind Whiskers, doesn't really get them out of this. I could have put another card on bottom, but I don't think I need to. I think this Pawn Prophet's not going to do too much, but I'm certainly not going to need any more cards in my deck to win here, I don't think. I don't think they have a choice here. No, that's not true. They can keep one rabbit around if they want to, because they can sack the food, go to 14. But it's not that a negative 1/1 is not going to be the most impressive. Here, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and crack my food. Let you know I don't have anything. They're going to crack their food. And I believe they go to 3 here. No, 5. Oh, they killed the Bark Form Harvester, right. All right, well, whew, what a slog. Pileated Provisioner will not do it, even with haste. They're going to get to take some more game actions here. People love taking game actions. That's what Magic's all about. Going to equip that sword. You're going to attack me for 2. Send a message. Let's do it. And then they're going to lose to probably one of the more obnoxious decks you can play against. All right. Whew. Look at that. All right. We are now 2-0. Oh, about to be ranking up in a second here, hopefully. Is that really just 2-0? Yep. Let's take a look here again. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. After going through the whole deck, Gossip's Talent, I don't think so. Definitely don't want Portent of Calamity. Bellowing Crier, no. I kind of like where we're at. I mean, Runaway Together is good. Otterball Antics, nah. I don't think it's good enough. It's a free 2/2 out of the graveyard a decent amount of the time, but I just don't have a thing I want to cut. All right. Let's get in there and again, hope all these games, like that game being that long was awesome. That's what this deck is trying to do. It's really nice to kind of do a kind of a proof of concept there. But if all the games are like that, well, then, you know, grab some popcorn and a drink, I guess. But we'll see. We got another pairing here. Let's get in here. Fibblethip. I am on the play. Not a pond profit, but you know what? You make do with what you have. The reason that's unfortunate is it doesn't make it more likely I hit my third land drop. All right. Thundertrap Trainer. Let's hit, please. All right. Dire Downdraft is good. I mean, if I draw a land and play a Long River Lurker, you know, we're cruising there. All will be well. All right. That didn't help. Let's play another Thundertrap Trainer. And hit a Sugar Coat. Okay. I still don't feel too bad about things if I do draw a land. If I miss again, it's going to be pretty tough. I don't think that's going to be a very easy spot. All right. Another land. Let's play a Long River Lurker. If they want to use a removal spell on a Thundertrap Trainer, they can. 2 for 2 so far? All right. Let's see. I've got to miss this time, right? No, I don't. And I got to hit a Cash Grab. Cash Grab is great because that means, I mean, the plan, I did talk about Thundertrap Trainering into Cash Grab. That is a way to make sure you can hit some land drops. Brazen Collector and a 2/1 Bushy Bodyguard. All right. Land would have been nice. My hand is so stacked, I'm just going to cast Cash Grab, and if I don't hit a land here, it's really annoying. All right. Get a forest, which is what I wanted, because now I want to brawl. I want to fight the Brazen Collector and hit with 1 Thundertrap Trainer. Yeah, get in there. Giving them a fish seems actually a lot worse than not because I have 2 1/2s in play. The fish isn't really doing that much. And Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest. Okay, that's fine. I'll take my 2. This 5/5. It does a bunch of stuff. It's gonna get coated in delicious sugar. Is about what's about to happen here. A land would have been nice. Would have been nice. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, I'm just going to sugarcoat this now so I can attack with the Lurker. Pass. Season of Weaving is pretty nice. Land would be ideal. This copies artifact or creature you control. This is not an artifact, it's an aura. All right. Attack with the Bushy Bodyguard. I will just block with 1. All right. Happy to make that exchange, sure. So like red-green squirrels, they have sentries and bodyguard. They probably have some food making in here. Okay, land is fantastic. Oh, they have the moose. That's what they have. Do I care? I'm at 18. If I dire downdrafted, I don't really have that much more of a play. I could run away together and then play a Mind Whisker. All right, that sounds fine. Or they have something else. No, they have Conduct Electricity. Yeah, I think I like having my idiot in play. Let's do that and then play a Mind Whisker post-combat. And then I can Long River Lurker on like the Thundertrap Trainer. That was also a way to spend 2 mana, which otherwise I wouldn't have spent. Yeah, seems fine. I could have just not done it and kept up a bounce spell for whatever they play here, but... Oh, wow, that's sick. Sticky Tongue Sentinel, get back Dragonhawk. Ugh. All right. Yeah, that land is great. Okay, well, I have an answer to Dragonhawk. Don't you worry. It does require me to not spend mana. Okay. I'll respond. Oh, wait. That doesn't actually work. Because they won't have any 4-power creatures in play. Okay. They put it on the bottom? Oh, that is amazing. Some good leveling there. Let's just say I set that up. Let's just say that. Oh, they're hitting with both because, of course, the Valley Flame Color does more. Yeah, I'm fine trading for the Flame Color. I don't really want to take tons of damage here. Yeah, whatever. 12. Let's do the Lurker thing. See what I draw. And hit again. Just never misses. I could cash grab here, but I think I'll just play it my idiot. I don't think this is going to come to decking. Like, maybe it will, and maybe if they kill my Bark Form Harvester, I'll be sad. But I feel like I've got enough action and they're at low enough cards that it does not appear that we're going to go that direction. Scrap Shooter? Oh, they're going to gift me a card? Fair. Okay. Well, now I know it's not going to come to decking. At 16, they're at 11. I think I can take it. Oh, and they have a frilled Spark Shooter. They got me. Land. If I play Sky Skipper, I'll have enough mana for Polywallop, which is nice. Let's blink Thunder Trap. And then pass the turn with Cash Grab up. And the first miss. These Thunder Trap trainers have been hitting nicely. Pathmaker. That was a good draw. All right. Into deal 2 to each creature. Oh, wow. Interesting. I wonder what they're going to do with that. I guess they're going to cast it on the Sky Skipper. Maybe it's a sorcery or an instant sorcery. Okay. And I can cast this post-combat. How do I want to do this? I could Polywallop down the Spark Shooter. That actually seems like it's almost assuredly going to happen. And then I could double block. How do I do this? If I kill the Spark Shooter, let's say we're doing that. I guess I really don't want to. Yeah, all right. Block like that, or no, maybe like this. Yeah, this seems like a fine block. All right. They're going to kill the Sky Skipper duo. And they're just not going to cast their Wildfire Howl, I suspect. Or they could order it Thunder Trap Trainer first and then cast the Wildfire Howl to kill the duo, but then they lose their Pathmaker. Doesn't seem like that's better. I mean, if they just kill the Sky Skipper in combat, that also works fine. So what's gone? I still got plenty of action. I didn't anticipate them going play a Flame Tongue Kavu, play a card draw guy, and to like that has made things a little difficult because now I wish I had the Bark Form back in hand. But I also think, and they get to wait another turn to play that is also true. I could blink the Thunder Trap Trainer again. I'm kind of scared to cast Cash Grab because, like, at some point it's going to be difficult here. What I could do is I could go Season of Weaving and copy the Long River Lurker. They don't know about the Season. Let's just play the Sky Skipper. Flicker the Trainer. Play a land and pass the turn. Lily Splash. All right, Lily Splash is in the bottom 4. And then now they have to decide. They have to play this Wildfire Howl this turn or never. I mean, they could use it to kill the Sky Skipper duo, the Thunderclap Trainer, and the Alania's Pathmaker, and then I would draw a card. They could just cast it to kill their Pathmaker and my Trainer, but that doesn't seem like a very good play. Yeah, we'll see. Depending on what they play this turn, I may or may not. I think what I'm going to do here is I think block Long River and then Sticky Tongue and then just like this. And then now if they cast Wildfire Howl, they lose their Sticky Tongue. Oh, they're playing Tender Wild Guide with Kicker. And they're just not playing the... I'm not sure. I kind of think I have to cast Cash Grab. Okay, let's get Tree Guard Duo for sure. Draw. Oh, and there's a Splash Lasher. They have no cards in hand. Okay, let's just. I'm at 10. Yeah, let's kick the Splash Lasher. Tap Sticky Tongue. Tap Wild Guide. And then now they're just dead to my Tree Guard Duo next turn, pretty much. I mean, I guess they go to 1. I mean, they're dead unless they have blockers. Okay. Whew. 3-0. And we ranked up. All right. We are in Diamond. I mean, I think this deck has what it takes. It just, takes its time about it. All right. Let's hop back in the queue here. Alrighty. Welcome back. You know what? I'll let you in on a little secret. Sometimes I don't record these all in the same day. And after that hour-long best of one game, so we took a little break. But we are back. We're 3-0. And, I like this hand. Once again, asking Thundertrap Trainer to just be a pawn profit. But it's actually kind of interesting. I'm going to have a decision on turn 2 here. Do I play Cash Grab or Thundertrap? I think if I draw a land, I think it's very clear I play Thundertrap. Oh, never mind. The goat has arrived. Pawn profit. If they counter, it's going to be so mad. Draw. But look. I'm going to draw my 3rd land next turn. Right on time for this Long River Lurker. Because I have pawn profit. He makes the trains run on time. Every card gets better when you have pawn profit going. It's just too disastrous if I miss on lands here. So I've got to do this. Okay, well, if that's how it's going to be, I guess that's how it's going to be. I guess maybe a Thundertrap Trainer. What a brutal discard. I cash grabbed into no lands after playing a pawn profit? Come on. All right. If I draw a land next turn, will that get me there? The problem here too is I'm gonna flood out so bad if the game goes long. Well, I won't have to discard the hand size now. They probably just take Long River Lurker, though. Mind Whisker is pretty close. If they don't have a way to kill that, maybe they have to take Mind Whisker instead. That's unfortunate. That card's pretty good, though. I do have 7 cards in hand, so making me discard a card. I'm not casting all the cards in my hand this game anyway, I don't think. So I guess that isn't that big of a deal. Oh, the pawn profit? That's a little greedy. All right. No, you were kind of back on track here. Nice. Come on. Just shove it, All right. But think about it. What if we do come back here? That'd be pretty sick. I mean, I have on board shut down their attacks, basically. Like, yeah, discard 2 is not that good when I have 6 cards in hand. Like, they could attack with both, and I could just block Mind Whisker with Long River Lurker. That's not a trade usually you'd be too stoked to make. And if they attack with just Thought Stalker, I could double block. I like that one a little bit less, because if they have a removal spell, they kill both. It's just going to take it. If they have another Thought Stalker Warlock, then, so be it. Next turn. Oh, they already had one of those? Oh, I would have definitely kept the second one then. Those do get better in multiples. All right, I think Dire Downdraft is looking kind of bad here. And, I mean, I do like Tree Guard Duo in general. And honestly, it could be just another Thundertrap Trainer. Yeah, I kind of think it is. And then they get to Surveil, so they get closer to Mind Whisker having a threshold here. They milled land and a drill dude. It's a drill assailant. Oh, and then they play a Marsh Stalker. Okay. Land is good. I'm sure I just play Tree Guard Duo. Long River Lurker. Smash for 5. Pass the turn. And I mean, for having to discard on turn 3 to hand size after casting Cash Grab, that's, we're not completely out of it. All right, Wick is pretty good. They make a snail that gets bigger whenever they play a rat. They also get to Surveil 2 here, so their Mind Whisker is going to be on. And they left one card on top to boot. I think I'm just going to take 5 for now. I don't really relish it, but I don't know what else I can do. Sugarcoat's not going to be great. Mind Whisker. I mean, I guess if I just play Mind Whisker, it does make their board a little bit worse. I think I'm pretty dead here. Just missing on turn 3 was... I mean, this was going to be a close game regardless. They had a nice start, but if I had drawn land on turn 3 and played Long River Lurker, then this thing wouldn't have hit me because this couldn't attack, and then we'd have a different game for sure. But this game is not going great. Is it time to throw something away? I think I'm going to take it one more turn. I just don't really want to block with Pawn Profit, because if I draw a land, I'm going to Sticky Tongue Sentinel Pawn Profit here. Skyscraper 2. No. All right. Just no lands, huh? I guess I'll play the Sticky Tongue Sentinel now and bounce a land. And then I'll have Runaway Together up. And still pass the turn. Okay, they didn't do anything end of turn. If they're thinking on the Surveil, I don't like that. Yeah, they kept the card, which is not ideal. Maybe it's a removal spell. Maybe they're going to start by killing one of my things. Oh, I thought Shaka. Okay, our snail gets bigger. And they can use that and draw a card. Yeah, that's pretty good. I would also keep that on top. They have a nice little rats deck here. Here, I think I am going to block with the Profit. They're at 14, actually. Yeah. I'll block with the Pawn Profit and Runaway Together Pawn Profit and the Snail. All their other stuff is like ETBs, basically. Forest, yeah, I should keep that. Pawn Profit. Okay. You know, we're kind of doing something here. I can sugarcoat. I'm not sure what I want to sugarcoat. The problem is if I put it on the Persistent Marsh Stalker, which is currently the most annoying thing, they can eventually sack it and then bring it back. Putting it on Whorl might be good. If they're playing this, they're making a snail. And then if they ever draw Grixis mana, it's pretty bad for me. I think I'm going to put it on Wick. The World Mine, sorry. Not Whorl. I guess it's Wick. If they have a counterspell or something here, that's also totally fine. They do. And they're gifting a card to counter it? Wow. I'm extremely happy it worked out that way. Because they get a rat, but or a snail rather, but the Season of Weaving is going to be a pretty big part of my win condition here. I don't really like bouncing Thoughtstalker Warlock. I would like to get that one off the board at some point here. And here, I clearly have to block. What do I want to block with? It's, I think Sticky. I just don't want I actually want the Pawn Profit because I think having that when I Season of Weaving, it's going to be pretty good. Polywallop. I was trying to see if there's like a way I could go like... Oh, I have an interesting potential for a kill here. Cast this, copy Long River Lurker, copy Tree Guard Duo, and then make it so it gives something unblockable and +6/+6. We're not that far from from that being a kill. All right, I will keep Polywallop on top because now I'm going to go Splash Lasher, leaving up Polywallop, and I think tap down the Daggerfang Duo. No, tap, yeah. And pass the turn. Yeah, I don't think I have any attacks here. Let them surveil. I'm going to want to Polywallop something. So what this does is this lets them, in order to in order to get the persistent Marsh Stalker back, they have to attack with a rat, which is Thought Shucker, and I don't want them attacking with Daggerfang Duo. They could also, I guess, tech with Wick or Mind Whisker, but I kind of feel they're not going to do that. Okay. That's a good card. Maha. And unfortunately, I can't quite Polywall up to kill it right now. Because my biggest creature is 2 power. Because this thing, wait, it's a 5/5, right? Yeah. Oh, they didn't attack with anything? Okay. I mean, I might just Season of Weaving here. Well, yeah, I think that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is copy Mind Whisker and then Season of Weaving. And is there a better play? That looks pretty good. And then hopefully they can't play too much else. I don't know. We'll see if this ends up working out. Or Mind Whisker, I guess, is the card I'm thinking of. Having double Mind Whisker is nice. They get the first crack at things, but I got a Mind Whisker, so them having a land isn't ideal. What I need to do is play Polywallop for 1 mana. Like, I need to be efficient. Treeguard Duo and Long River Lurker still is a pretty nice combination. And they're going to play the Mind Whisker and Maha. So you kind of want to play Wick the World Mind sooner rather than later. So what are we looking for here? It's not entirely sure. Well, it's not the order that you want to play that in. The squirrel, the spider could have been bigger. I don't want cash grab. I just need to draw lands here. Oh, a second Long River Lurker. Huh. That is kind of interesting. I kind of want to play Pawn Prophet and then maybe like a Lily Splash. I would like to draw a land. I just feel like over the next couple turns, I kind of want to draw lands every turn. I just have so much gas here. And I could play a Lily Splash. They're not that close to attacking. That's a little mana inefficient because the Polywallop would still cost 2. I could also play Mind Whisker, but that's even more. Or I could play Splash Lasher, but I might want to kick the Splash Lasher, so I think I'll do this. Okay, they're milling. They're down to 12 cards in deck. They don't know, but I got a 2/3 that can help me not deck here. I'm going to draw all lands very soon, I think. Wait, I have 7? I literally have 10 lands left in my deck out of 11 cards. Okay. So I guess that's... But it's okay. That's why I played Pawn Prophet. I just don't want to miss a land drop. I'm going to draw a land every turn the next couple turns. So missing a land drop now costs me a lot of mana. So next turn, I'm going to have 8 mana, almost assuredly. I guess, wait, is the 2/3 the last? Oh, no, I'm playing 16 lands. There's 2 cards left. It's the 2/3, and then I don't know what the last card is. And we'll see how that works out. They're attacking with that because then they're going to play Maha afterwards. Yeah, I'll take 2, I guess. Oh, that does let them play the Thought Warlock, but again, my hand, they could take Treeguard Duo, they could take Splash Lasher, like I have Polywallop. I just have all the same cards in my hand. Like, them getting to choose versus me discarding is not actually that different. I'm going to discard a good card. All the cards in my hand are good. I think the most unique card is honestly like Treeguard Duo or Splash Lasher. One of those two is probably the pick. Oh, Mind Whisker? I mean, double Mind Whisker is scary. I'm not going to say otherwise, but I don't know that it would be that bad. Now are they going to play the Rat? They have 2 cards that I don't know. I do have to keep a card in hand to discard to Maha, which might just be a land. Oh, they're Nocturnal Hungering that. Losing 2. All right. I'll keep land on top. So I have 7 cards in hand. Or sorry, 7 mana. Could have 8. Land. I could play Tree Guard, Long River Lurker on the Mind Whisker, then play Tree Guard Duo. And if I did that, I would hit for, and then I could also, if I wanted to, I could Polywall up their Mind Whisker. So like, what would that get me? If I did that, I would hit for 7, then down to 5. And then Long River Lurker does some damage. I kind of think I want to just play Splash Lasher first. Hold on. Keeping Polywall up around and keeping land in hand. I think to get Maha. All right, I'm going to tap down the snail. And I think the Thought Stalker and pass the turn because I can still cast Polywall up here, though it doesn't kill Maha, but this does set me up. Oh, next turn I have a second Mind Whisker. Okay, I can still Polywall up them down. Next turn, I don't have enough to cast all those. I don't have 10 mana. I'm probably going to still have to Polywall up Maha. It's really annoying. I just don't have an answer to it. Which means I'm going to have to go Long River Lurker, Tree Guard Duo, play my land, cast Polywall up for 1, discarding a card. And I guess I get to hit for 7 damage or something like that alongside it. All right. Okay. This I actually still will keep on top because I'm going to need to discard a card this turn. So I don't want to... Here, and I'm going to flicker... Oh, do I want to flicker Pawn Prophet or Splash Lasher? Probably still Splash Lasher. And it's bigger too. Tree Guard Duo. Land. Attack. Polywall up Maha. Discard my land. If I had left the 2, if I put land in the graveyard and then drew the 2/3, I would have to discard the 2/3 or Long River Lurker, and then I will take the action. Sure. Come back and tap down the snail again. Okay. Okay, they've got some Mind Whiskers going. They have 11 cards left. I have 9 cards left. They don't know that I have the 2/3 to stop decking, so they might be competing on that axis. And they kept this card on top, which I don't love. They might be scared to play their Daggerfang Rats, too. No, I guess not. I mean, I'm going to have a hard time finishing this game, I think. Well, it depends. It depends on how quickly they can get like a threat into play. I guess... Oh, I'm just dead to the Wick the World Mind. Never mind. I'm talking about all these things that don't matter. All right, well, 3-1 now. Let's get to the next one. All right, battling against Chandra. I'm on the play. Ooh, so this is a 2-lander with none of my 2-mana fixing cards. So we're talking Pawn Prophet, Cash Grab. Even the Thunderclap Trainer is, circuitously a way to fix mana. What am I doing? If I'm drawing a land, it's like, I guess turn 3 Sugarcoat's fine into these. All right. The Sugarcoat kind of sells me on this, and Season of Weaving is a powerful card. I think this is fine. Plus, I have 3 Cash Grabs, 2 Pawn Profits, and 2 Trainers that are effectively as good as drawing lands. Okay. Well, we got a land. Blacksmith's Talent's annoying. That card's very good. Oh, they didn't have a 2-drop, though. Okay. Well, I drew a 5. That's not ideal. They might think I have a counterspell. Maybe they'll level up the talent because they think I have a counterspell. Yeah. Oh, Tempest Angler. I'm just going to sugarcoat that now. Use my manas. Okay. Long River Lurker it is. I don't really have a reason to do anything else. Kindle Spark Duo. Well, that's not the scariest with Blacksmith's Talent. I kind of want to start getting in there, so I'm just going to do Tree Guard Duo on the Lurker, smash, and then next turn I might end up using the Longstalk Brawl or the Splash Lasher. Depends how much they invest in this talent. it doesn't seem like it's doing much for them right now, which is nice. And they haven't even had a window to level it up, so now they're leveling it up, and they're going to make their thing into a 2/4. Sure. I could just tap it down. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. They can sack the food is probably what they're going to do here. If they play a spell, they do get to untap it, so it's not like the most... Well, they don't get to untap it and block. It'll just remove the stun counter, but on their turn, the stun counter goes away, then any spell untaps it. But it still tapped it down from blocks for a turn, and then next turn, I can probably Longstalk Brawl or potentially Sky Skipper Duo here. They're going to level up Blacksmith's talent. I would kind of imagine they would do better than that. They could Rabid Gnaw me here. And I also have Cash Grab and Season of Weaving in hand, so having those two cards is pretty nice. Oh, Mind Spiral, untapping, drawing 3, and I get a fish. Okay. Well, now I know the way is clear to use Longstalk Brawl, so I do like that. Oh, Dire Downdraft is also not bad. I kind of want to just Longstalk Brawl. I guess I am going to Cash Grab, so might as well just do that first. I wouldn't mind a land here. Yeah, I'm going to take land over any of those things. I have a 5 and a 6 drop in hand. Gift a tapped fish. This fights this. And then I get to hit them for 6. And boom. Though I will say with a Blacksmith's talent, the fish is still kind of decent, though I guess on defense the double strike doesn't work, which is a pretty big difference. Okay, do they have Conduct Electricity? Oh, killing the fish and the Lasher. And then they can equip the sword, but they don't really have blocks. Looks like they're chumping. Okay, I'll send Chump, go to 5. All right, this is looking great. And then I think I just play the duo, I guess, sure. Untapping the... Oh, though I guess actually I should have untapped the Tree Guard duo because this does give haste, though they haven't leveled it up and they don't have a creature in play, so I'm not that worried about it. And then Season of Weaving, the rarely seen just like make 2 copies, draw a card. Well, that's not that rare, I guess. Draw 5 is the most rarely seen from my experience. You just can almost never would rather have cards 4 and 5 than just making a copy of something. I guess if you had nothing in play. But, all right, so the Long River Lurker is going to get taken out here. And then, I mean, if they have another removal spell, they can kill like one of my 2 creatures and then I can hit them down to 2. Oh, they have Mind Spiral, which does draw them a bunch of cards. But, oh, if I drew a land, it would be lethal. I would copy the Tree Guard duo. They're at 5. Sure, I'll play a Lily Splash Mentor. I guess I attack for 3 because they do have a haste granting thing. I don't know. Maybe that's nonsense. Seems like this is going to be pretty hard for them to get out of, even though they have drawn a bunch of cards, but... Okay, well, on the one hand, now, obviously, I wish I'd attacked. On the other hand, them being at 1 doesn't matter with all these being lethal that much. Obviously, it's still better. I don't think that the Kindle Spark duo is going to get the job done here, though. I think I'm just going to Dire Downdraft the Kindle Spark duo. And they have to have 2 removal spells now. Seems pretty... Oh, shore up. Okay. It's a 3/5. I guess I can still attack. All right. And then they have a removal spell, another take out the trash, and they go to 2. Oh, they have a Dire Downdraft. All right. Well, yes, that did not quite work, and looks like we're back on track here. I think I had even one more creature than I thought for some reason. So yes, they were not particularly close to stopping that. All right, 4 and 1. let's get in there. All right, battling against the entity once more. Opponent goes first. Yeah, I'm going to keep this on the draw. This hand is certainly great if I draw a third land. It's definitely possible this deck should play 17 lands, but I feel like this deck draw has a lot of cantrips and cash grabs and all that stuff. I'm a little worried about flooding out, and I also didn't really have an easy cut because this is the kind of deck that like uses all of its cards. I guess this is a deck that you could maybe argue could be playing like a 45 card deck or something. That's not crazy. All right, Imitation Pawn Prophet, let's go. Okay. I mean, I would have still rather been able to hit a forest, but you know, Polywallop is a hit for sure. And then next turn, oh man, Byway Barter with haste, 3/3 Menace. Yeah, that one's good. Okay. Oh no, that's no good. Let's go Long River Lurker. I'm gonna get to do this again, but once more, when I don't have green, it doesn't do a great job of finding lands. It can't really do that. Oof, putting 3 forests in the bottom and putting a 6-drop into hand. This one might be a little tricky, especially since their hand is also just very solid aggressive start. I mean, they just had 2-drop into 3-drop on the play. Both of their drops are like a little bigger than mine, and since they went first, they get to hit 4 first. Like, we're also looking at a draw where if I draw a forest next turn, it's not like a big deal that I didn't have it till then. If I miss next turn, it's pretty bad. Oh, Carrot Cake is on the weaker side of plays. Blacksmith's Talent is also very good, but this turn, well, oh, they have Crumb and Get It. I think I just block like that, and then they use Crumb and Get It, rather than losing both of my creatures here. And they're going to get to draw nuke 2 cards here. Yeah, this is just I mean, never mind. Carrot Cake into Blacksmith's Talent with Crumb and Get It as the last card. All right, we're just done here. That's that was some nonsense. All right, 4-2. Let's see if we can get there. Playing against Ashiok. I'm on the play. All right, nice. We've got, you know, a nice little 2-drop. We've got some heavy hitters in hand. Howdy. Tree Guard Duo is going to bridge the gap nicely. Let's just Thunder Trap Trainer here. Don't think I need to cash grab. Oh, I should have cash grabbed. I'll cash grab maybe next turn. And then draw, land. I guess I'll just wait to represent a counter or something and then cast cash grab end of turn. The reason I like playing Trainer before cash grab is Trainer, you have no options, right? Like, yes, sometimes you hit 2 spells. The vast majority of times with Trainer, you're just like going to hit 0 or 1 spell. Those are the 2 most likely cases. And that means I'm not really making a decision there. Whereas cash grab, like, yeah, there are some decisions I would make differently knowing what I know from my Thunder Trap Trainer. The downside is I couldn't find a 3-drop, but here I have 4 lands. Oh man, do I want Splash Lasher, which is a fantastic card? I think I just take Splash Lasher. If I take the land and then draw a couple more lands, it's just such a disaster. I will play Tree Guard Duo this turn, because I think getting to Splash Lasher with Kicker is a pretty big upside, and I don't care about maybe missing out on damage. Plus, I can block with Tree Guard Duo and have pretty much no fear. I don't really care if it goes wrong. Though, I would like to draw... I wouldn't mind drawing... the first land is pretty good. All right, so now... I think it's not that they're pumping with Warrant Elder. They also have Crumb and Get It. You know what? I'm at 18. I'm going to take the damage. Okay, and they're going to cash grab into a Head of the Homestead, I guess. And then, okay, maybe... Yeah, I'm not sure what went on there. Oh, interesting. A Mind Whisker. That could also help me find things, but it's also cheaper. Let's just play Splash Lasher. I'm going to tap the Baker's Bane Duo and send. All right, they don't have a sonar thing. They're going to crack their land. Oh, they're just going to play another cash grab. Wait, they didn't do that before? Ooh, I think I saw a War and War Leader. Yes, I did. All right, well, I guess I know what I'm polywalloping. They could have done one more damage by playing it before with the Baker's Bane duo. Yeah, they're going to wait till they can kick the War and War Leader too. This is gross. Okay. I have 2 frogs in play, so if I play Mind Whisker, I won't have Polywallop up. I think I have to cash grab. And this time, oh man, the Bark Form Harvester in the graveyard, you know, it doesn't really matter. This game's not going to decking, I don't think. I don't know if it's going to go to anywhere, because they're about to play War and War Leader times 2. I'm going to kill the big one. And then they can still attack and give all their creatures +1/+1. Well, no, that's not that bad. Okay. It is kind of a disaster if they don't play this turn. And it looks like they're not going to. Interesting. I could polywallop the Warren Elder. I think I will block like this and then block a token, because they're going to use Crumbelievable and Warren Elder, most likely. And then I take some damage. Oh, they have Rabbit Response. I see. But they don't have Crumbelievable. So how much damage is this? I mean, technically I could kill the Warren Elder. I probably just have to kill Head of the Household though, unfortunately. Or I could kill Baker's Bane duo. I guess the duo is going to be bigger a lot of the time. All right. Kill the Baker's Bane duo. Go to 6. Don't really have many prospects of beating that Warren War Leader, but, you know, the Mind Whisker would be on. They play this, they can make, oh man. I think I still Skyskipper. Oh, I guess I could have even attacked first. Pass the turn. Hit a dire downdraft, I guess. All right, well, yeah, they found the land. They're going to play the War Leader. That card is pretty sick. Yeah, they just played some great Rabbits cards, and that's going to be that. So are they just going to double pump? That's probably... They could either double pump or... Yeah, they're just going to double pump. All right. I could bounce tokens, bounce non-tokens. I'm just not going to win this game. All right. I'll block and go to 3 here. Draw for turn. I mean, technically I can go Mind Whisker and then dire downdraft the Warren War Leader before they attack, so we're not entirely dead here. What if they start by casting Hunter's Talent on the Warren War Leader? Okay, they did that. They Longstock Brawled it. They have to have something here, right? Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. All right, well, so it goes. I still think it's a little unfortunate that we cash grabbed and whiffed on land that other game. Maybe we would have been able to win that game had we not. But you know what? This deck was really sweet. I think this is going to do a great job concluding Bloomburrow for me. So I'm not saying I'll never draft it again, but my plan moving forward is to just refocus on Cube and Campfire and other things that strike my fancy. Bloomburrow's great. Had a great time. I'll still get to Mythic because I'll be playing some, but I think that we've kind of seen what, at least for me, what we've come to see here, and this is actually even the sweetest deck I've drafted, I think. Getting to go through your whole deck with Cash Grabs and Thundertrap Trainers and Pawn Profits to get Season of Weaving, Bark Form Harvester, and just like loop all them. Really cool stuff there, and I had a really good time playing it. All right, well, that'll do it for today. I appreciate you hanging out with me as I make my way through these formats. And you know what? I'll be back tomorrow with a cube draft, and I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.